Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Harry Buppet. Welcome back to another Starcraft 2 Daily Masters. And we've got a nice, awesome game for you here today. It is going to be a PvT. And it is going to be Mr. QXC. Up the top left-hand side of the map is a 24-year-old United Statesian. It's from the United States. Plays for Complexity Gaming. And I don't know how I got United Statesian out of there, but it seemed to make sense at the time. And Mr. Patience is... apparently he wasn't born because he doesn't have a date of birth, but yeah, he is from South Korea, plays for the Alien Invasion team, and yeah. So, that's interesting actually, because you can say, well, he's from South Korea, so he's a South Korean. But if he's from the United States, you can't say he's a United Statesian. I guess you can say he's an American. But that's confusing as all hell, because America could be all over the place, man. It could be Mexico, it could be Brazil, blah, 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 blah. So it's very annoying. But anyway, you can't say somebody is a United Statesian. It just sounds retarded. So anyway, moving on onto the game. It's a PvT, and yeah, I just felt like I should cast a nice big game, because the thing is, there are only so many awesomely long replay games, and I know I've looked at the stats on my YouTube channel. It's very clear, it's very obvious. You guys like big games. If I cast a big game out there, you guys watch the crap out of it. If I cast a game that lasts for 5 minutes or something, it's a rush game, nobody watches it. It's just, yeah. But the thing is, there are not as... I mean, I love doing Daily Masters, and there is not enough replays out there to do huge games every day. And even if there was, I don't know if I would, because that would just be nuts. It would just be... I mean, my upload speed is crap at the best of times. So you're talking about a 1 GB file versus a 3 GB file. The game I did 3 days ago, Hero versus Life, I think it was, or Hero versus Vibe, that was like 5 GB to upload. It was nuts. It took me like a day and a half. I kid you not. So yeah. I do the big games because I know you guys love them, but I can't do them every day. So yes, I try and do as many of them as I can. At the moment, I've got like 10 big game replays backed up, but that's it. I mean, I could probably find some more. But considering I'm doing game every day, and I don't know when they're going to release the next replay pack. Like, replay packs come out, you get like 5 or 6 in a month, and then you get none for the next 3 months. It's all over the place. And yeah, I just don't know. So try and spread them out a little bit, but eventually they will all get done. It's just a case of how often it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, blah, 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 blah. So anyway. I mean, I look, this is me, personally. I enjoy watching the little games. Like, the little 10-minute games. Because one thing I have so many problems with in early games is getting cheesed. Is getting people doing rushes and stuff like that. And personally, I think that the way these pros handle that is phenomenal. I mean, it's really amazing the way they deal with the early plays. Like, you see somebody with a spawning pool dealing against a double gateway proxy or something like that. They can actually hold that shit off if they're in a good position. If they've gone for a pool first build, they can sometimes hold that off. And it's phenomenal, because the work of micro they pull off early game rivals the best micro you can see end game with massive armies. It's phenomenal. It really, really is. And I love watching that. But yeah, I understand. It doesn't have the big army appeal. Like, there's, oh my god, there's units everywhere. There's 10 million Colossus fighting 10 million Brood Lords. And I know Colossus can't hit Brood Lords, but it's... No! Oh, Patience! You poor bastard. That is... Oh man, there's a rage quit moment if ever there was one. Fortunately for us, these guys are professionals and they're not going to be rage quitting at the 8-minute mark, but... Oh, Patience, you just gotta be... I feel sorry for Patience. Not too sorry, because he was gonna roast a lot of workers there, but man, that was just beautiful, and I'm so happy we managed to get that on camera, because I mean, it's a big map. You could miss a lot of stuff a lot of time. Usually it's just half the time my eye is actually on the mini map. I don't actually spend too much attention to the main map except when main armies battle. Most of the time I'm looking at the damn mini map, looking at that blue dot. Is there a red dot next to the Protoss base? Is there a blue dot next to the Terran base? What's going on? And that's how I keep up with most of the action. I mean, right now I'm watching this, but as soon as the action stops, back to the mini-map. There we go. There's an observer flying over there. That's not anything special. There's a little guy over there. Oh, man. Oh, they see it, and they're actually out of range. Very, very nice play by Patience. I thought a Stalker was going to die, but apparently not. Observer coming on in. No Ravens at this point in the map. A couple more barracks. QXC going for very, very standard triple M play. Bunch of Marines over here. No missile turrets, so the Observer gets around a free scout. There is a missile turret over there, but he's very, very skillfully dodged that. Does he actually know that's there? He does. Yes, he does. So very, very nicely scouted. And that's what you get for keeping your Observer all over the place. You see this while it's building, and then by the time it's finished, you know to stay away from that area. But the party is coming to his house right now. QXC pushing out with a bunch of forces and a Widow Mine as well. So why not? He's got level 1 weapons. Just finished starting level 1 armor. Oops, didn't mean to click on that. And now he's going to be pushing out. Single Marine moving up, sees the opposition, and I think QXC should probably be able to handle that. 3 more Stalkers coming up. I think he should be okay. He knows there's not a 3rd base. He knows there's not a 4th base. He knows he's facing 2 base. Does he know about the Colossus? That's the question. I think he knows about the Colossus right now. I think he does. So he's going to be pulling out of there and maybe not engaging right now, because a Colossus is going to make all the difference in this battle. Loading up into the medevac is going to try and fly around. There is a pylon over here, which is going to be seeing us. Another pylon over there. So far, the surprise medevac drop is not going to happen. Oh! Patience, you bloody genius. Did you guys see what he did there? He knew there was a Widow Mine down there, because he saw where the rocket came from. He put the Zealot right on top of the Widow Mine, and then he shot his own Zealot with the Colossus. Splash damage for the win. I swear to God, Patience is a genius. And that is how you deal with Widow Mines. You've got to have the exact position of the Widow Mine, though. You've got to know exactly where that damn thing is. But if you know precisely where it is, if you see the rocket shoot out of it, that is how you deal with it. You put a Zealot on top of it, you shoot your Zealot. And the Zealot actually survived. Look at this guy, man. He's still going strong. And the Colossus was just like, you know what? You know why I did that, man? Are we still cool? Are we still cool? And the Zealot's like, yeah, don't talk to me, dude. Just don't talk to me. Oh, look at this double prong. These guys coming in. They're going in hard. Marauder force hitting a lot of stuff. Double Nexus overcharge. These guys are getting owned right here. And meanwhile, the Terran player choosing to go for the big hit right here. Actually, he may just be pulling all his forces off. Is he going to hit the 3rd base? I thought he was going to try and snipe the 3rd base when he pulled those Colossus back, but no, he's just going to be falling back here. And Patience with that double Nexus overcharge doing a great job here. 2 Colossus, man. There's not that much else. It's just 2 Colossus. You could have sniped those bastards. It would have been worth losing your Marauders, but no, in the end, he decided not to do it. Obviously thought there were going to be 10 Stalkers following it up the ramp, even though the Stalkers were all the way over there. So, a bit unfortunate, but Mr. QXC does have his 3rd base out. He's actually put it out at the forward position, which is a little bit dicey. But right now, let's have a look at the macro. Pretty much even right here, which is going to give QXC the advantage. Oh, that's active forces. What do we do? So, because he's got a little bit more, because he's got mules. Doesn't look like he's actually put down a lot of mules. Just 1 at the moment. So he's probably saving a bit for scanning and stuff like that. I don't know. I just do not know, but he's got a lot of forces right now. He's moving them out. He's getting the upgrades. He's getting the vehicle upgrades as well for the Widow Mine and perhaps for the Vikings as well. He's got a ton of Vikings out on the field. Going to be moving in there. Going to be trying to own all of these guys. Intel Extreme Masters. What a game. What a game. What a game. What a game. Now so what has he got? He's got 1-1, moving on to 2-2. Mr. Protoss has 1-1, but he's only just started level 2 armor, not started level 2 weapons. Oh, dude, Patience just got pissed off and he accidentally attacked his own Stalker. That Stalker just got owned, and 100% the Colossus killed it, man. The Colossus just like, what, did you want me to attack my own units? You told me to attack that Zealot? What are we doing here, man? I thought it was cool. And the Stalkers are just like, you're a bloody wanker, man. So, I would say another word, but I don't want this video to be age restricted, so... Yes, it is all good and good, and QXC is just like, dude, that guy totally shot his own Stalker. What a noob. Man. What do we got? Do we have Storms on the way? We don't have... He's going for Archons, man. This is an interesting play, because Marauders just shut those guys down. And maybe if they can get close enough, they can start to do some nice splash damage. Definitely, as an anti-Viking propellant... I don't know why I used the word propellant there, but definitely the Archons can screw up those Vikings if they get in range. So it's going to be pretty good. What do we got going on over here? A bunch of Zealots. The bunker is empty. And, yes, so somebody should have been in there, but apparently not. Meanwhile, the main army coming in is trying to get a nice concave, trying to get some hits on the Nexus, but the Colossus shooing those guys away. It's like, you guys do not belong here. Get the hell out of there. He's going to pull back for now. The Zealots coming in here. A bunch of Marines going to be coming out, trying to knock these guys down. Workers dying, though. That is never a good place to be in. And meanwhile, he's getting on the top side, killing some workers. That's nice as well. So he's like, oh, wait, he's killing my workers. I better kill some of his. The Ghost coming in, doing some nice EMPs. The Vikings getting in there. The Stalkers doing so much damage to the Vikings. But the Vikings doing so much damage to the Colossus. The main ground army doing so much damage to the Stalkers. The Immortals getting in, the Archons getting in nice and close. And it looks like Patience is actually going to be able to hold this off due to the fact that two of his Colossus did not get killed by the Vikings. And so far, man, QXC actually coming out on the losing end of that battle. He lost a bit more workers. And, yeah, Patience holding off there. His one Colossus almost got killed. He also got a reinforcing one that came in at the very last minute. So that was great stuff right there. And now he's going to be pushing in. And QXC, he may be regretting his forward third base right here. He's got to be able to defend this now. He's got a bunch of stuff. No Vikings to speak of, though. He's got one Viking out on the field. That's not going to be enough. There's two Colossus. They are going to screw him over in a very, very big way. And does Mr. Patience know there is a base there? God, he must know. He knows. He knows. But he doesn't like this little gap. These little gaps over here. If this was one big gap, he'd be all over that. But the little gaps, although actually Protoss favor little gaps. All the Colossus going out by themselves. That's a bit of a mistake. The Viking taking a couple of pot shots. He needs to get those Viking numbers up. Patience is giving him time, though. He's giving him quite a lot of time to get his stuff together. Look at this thing morphing into an orbital. Man. He's moving up the top side. And Patience, if he can gain the top ground and actually hold it, then he will not have the low ground disadvantage. But for now, he's not really holding it. The Colossus getting out of position just to do a couple of snipes. The Stalkers know they can just sort of blink in front of the Colossus army to defend it whenever they want. And Patience still falling back a little bit, hoping to maybe pull those Vikings out of position and start doing some damage. And the Vikings are getting some damage here. And now both players are committed to this army. And QXC taking a ton of damage right here. The Zealots are really getting in. And QXC giving the GG. And once again, we have cast a replay which was supposedly 38 minutes, but finished at the 20-minute mark because somebody forgot to leave the replay early. I apologize for that. I thought this was a long one. But all I can really do is go on the replay time. And sometimes it doesn't actually go that long. So there we go. It was still a great game, though. Still a really awesome game. Saw some awesome stuff, man. I mean, Patience killing that Widowmine by shooting his own Zealot. And then subsequently killing his own Stalker for no reason. We got the... So awesome, the Widowmine hitting the Oracle. That just shut Patience down so badly, man. He was just beating the wall up. I know he was beating the wall up. Or at least he would have been beating the wall up if he hadn't won this game. But, yeah, very, very awesome game between these guys. And that's it. That's it. Done. Beautiful game. So, thank you very much for watching. And we will see if, because I actually don't know how many of these replays I've got that I think are big ones are actually big ones. Some of them, they may be tiny like this one, but whatever. We'll just have to go through and see how it happens. So, yeah, there we go. Thank you very much for watching this game. stay tuned tomorrow for another one. It's going to be awesome. I'll catch you guys then. So, yeah, see you guys then.